And it says I'm live. Good morning. I'm Char, your friendly online tarot reader. Welcome to November. Welcome to the studio. Welcome to the cleaning up from our Halloween decorations, the Halloween weekend. What a crazy, good morning, Loretta. What a crazy ass MF weekend it was. So we're going to have some nice calming time today. Hello, Felicia. Nice to see our Earth members come in. Hello, Sanch. You were first. Noka Oi in the house. So Nally, hello. How was your weekend, everyone? Halloween was great. That's awesome. I love hearing that. We did trick or treat as always. I said things out. I don't have the kids come up to the door. You drunk tweeted last night? Now I'm going to have to go back and have a look. Nice. And so this year we set out a shelf and I have these cute little Halloween bags. And and so I did bags of microwave popcorn. I did little Rice Krispie treats, and I did potatoes. And it says on the sign, trick or treat, please take one. And so with my deep traditions in Halloween, there was a lot of crazy ass shit going on. Hello, Lena! And so I like to have fun with it. And, yeah, so we like to do gentle tricks on the kids. Like a few years ago, I did candy apples. I did some sweet candy apples, and I did some Hey Buddy Blue! And I did some sour candy apples. So a funny story about that. This morning, hubby goes out to start the car to go to work, and there's these two potatoes. And somebody had wrote on one of them, what? This isn't enough for two? And then another one, Enos, hello! And then another one wrote on there, is this how you keep kids happy? And so I'm going to TikTok that later. I thought it was familiar. I'm going to TikTok that later because I think it's freaking hilarious. I think it's absolutely fantastic. I had some kids that were like, I came back because I don't want a potato. And I'm like, you get to pick one and it's trick or treat. So I guess you got the trick. And they looked at me like, oh my God. And I'm like, it's part of Halloween, guys. It's part of Halloween. And so, yeah, we ended up with a couple of them back, which I love. There's one sitting in my yard right now that I'm going to have to go out and collect. But, you know, that aspect of our Halloween was pretty amazing. I'm just getting my Earth stars here. Oh, you guys are so awesome. Thank you for coming in with your friends. I love it. I'm just writing down Earth stars here because at the end of our live stream, right? At the end of our live stream, our Earth stars get like 3 card readings or whatever. Or whatever, because sometimes it's a little bit more. The channeling has increased, you guys, so you'll notice I'm putting channeling in the title. Channeling has increased. Oh, man, I'm excited. Like, seriously, I'd rather give out something nutritious and fun than, like, more sugar and candy. You know? It's a good time. It's a good time. Nice. Can you give yours to Loretta? Yeah? Okay. You can. Loretta, I'm going to read for you at the end of the day. I will put a timestamp in there for you. Ooh, nice, Enos. Okay. I think being the beginning of November, though, I didn't bring the flashcards over. I think we're just going to go with a general, just some insight. All right. So today I am using the Transient Light Tarot. Kiarka, hello, welcome. Yep, I will for sure. And this is by Ari Windsor. And this is a very, very non-gender deck. very neutral deck in those aspects. I respect this so much. And I had to look through it already. It's an amazing deck. So I am so excited to share this brand new deck with you guys. And I have angels here, keepers of the light. And it turns out that Ari did the artwork for Kyle Gray's newest deck. I don't have it yet, but he has a new deck out. And it's all about like intuition and stuff. All right. So hello, friends. Hello. For anyone that's, let me get a drink. For anyone that's new here, how we run the tarot now is I will read numbers 1 to 40. And then after that, I will be doing extended readings for our Earth Star members. I have some beautiful water there. I have some green tea and turmeric. Oh, yay, yum. And so this is a beautiful deck. Playing around with it. Oh, yeah. And it also comes, like, things are a little bit different in here. So I may actually, like, come into the book a little bit so that we can get some insight. So it says, I love these in here. So it says right here, we're looking at, come, sit in the present, nestled in the neck of an hourglass, the future overhead, the past below. Reach out your cupped hands into the stream of falling sand, simultaneously receiving, holding, and letting go with gratitude, as the golden thread of time spools and spills through your fingers. Ashley in the house. All right, so this deck also comes with really cool stuff. Like this is a past, present, and future card right there. So there's extra readings in there on how to do, like you can tuck these in and different cards will come out attached to them like they're kissing. So like when you tuck them into your deck, say this card is like that, they're back to back. So that's a kissing card, and that like will send extra insight into a past, present, or future situation. I'm not sure what I want to do with those right yet. I'm not being guided for those right yet. So what we're going to do first is we are going to... Things are completely effed up, Ash. Thanks for asking. It was a crazy ass whirlwind Halloween here. Should have hit the fan. I will be writing about it later and sharing it because there are so many generational cycles that are being broken. And if I don't talk about this, I'm going to lose my shit. So yeah, that's how weekend was for me. We had a lot of fun on Halloween. It was great. The results of alcoholism came to an ugly rear in my head this weekend. And it was when the universe guided us not to go to this social and go to this party that we're supposed to go to with all our friends. Some things completely unfolded that were completely in the realm of effed up. And so there's a high combination of lots of different things that were a factor at that point. And I can't get into a lot of them right now because it's pretty intense. It's pretty serious. And it affects like literally breaking the cycles. So I will expand more into it. I cannot do that right now because it's so freaking intense. Hello, Nupar. Yeah, so that was the experience. Alcoholic rage reared its ugly head in my house this weekend. And so when we're breaking generational cycles, okay, let me touch on this a bit for us though. When we are breaking generational cycles, there are things and boundaries. There are things and boundaries that happen. And when a particular member of my family gets particularly stinkered on whiskey, particularly vulgar things come about. And this was the most vulgar thing that had ever been done. And so there's a lot of things that came to light out of the situation. A lot of things that I've realized, and hopefully a lot of things that he has realized as well. But like I said, alcoholism, weird, it's nasty, ugly MF head in my house this weekend. And it was not invited in. So it was just like one of those things, right? And, you know, unfortunately, there were consequences to what happened. Actions have consequences. And I was put in a really tough position where that's it. People needed to be put in safe places. So, with that being said, with the veil being so thin right now, and with the planetary alignments being what they are, there's a lot of shifting going on. And if we try to suppress it, it's going to come out in other ways. When healing needs to happen, when the universe is wanting you to heal and you try to not heal, it's going to show in different ways. When people are in denial about the healing that needs to be done, and the universe shows you that, hey, this is one of the ways that this healing needs to be done, it's going to rear. So in the healing process, as we personally heal ourselves, the people that are affected around it are going to be more triggered, are going to be more upset, because you are bringing to light those secrets that keep that shame, blame, and guilt keep us holding. And that's part of the pattern of addictive behavior, of breaking cycles, that needs to be talked about. Because if we don't talk about those problems, they get swept under the rug. So right now, honestly, I'm being ignored. I'm going to be ignored for probably 2 weeks until this blows over, and then things will start getting back to awkward normal again. And this is a cycle. This is something I've seen. This is one of the reasons I quit drinking, so that I can 100% not partake in that cycle, right? So there's things that need to be done. Hello, Shona. There's things and like actions that you need to be responsible for. You know, like that is that. But yeah, when you start your spiritual journey and you're breaking those generational curses and you're taking on those generational strengths and you're using all your spit, grit, and stick-to-itiveness just to get through a situation, you are going to find yourself isolated from certain friends, from certain family that are used to that cycle playing out the way they're used to it playing out. And unfortunately, when you put a blocker, a stopper, or an awareness into that silent cycle, it gets people very upset. When you can say, I'm sorry, there's a problem here, I'm not partaking this anymore, then that's a cycle stopper. And when people can't control that narrative of this is how it's supposed to unroll, this is how this scene happens, when you step away from that, it does make other people upset. So you are going to feel isolated and alone in that journey as you're expressing boundaries, as you are like, okay, you know what, this is no longer acceptable. Something needs to change. And so people can only change if they want to change. And this is really where it comes down to, okay, you're really upset about that. I can't change you. This is what I'm doing. I've been very honest about it. And if you're upset about that, then you're going to need to fix that on your own. So you guys, honestly, when we go through these spiritual awakenings, when people go through a cleaning up phase, when things are just shifting and becoming better for you, you're going to have these feelings of, okay. And it's in those times of being alone. It's in those times of that sort of isolation, because things are shedding away like a snake sheds its skin. The tarantula, right? It sheds, it grows. And as you grow, you shed. And so beliefs, habits, cycles, those things also shed. And we get an opportunity to grow into this next phase. Ooh, I got some gray clouds coming in. They didn't say anything about snow today. I appreciate you guys being here too. So thank you, thank you, thank you. We're all in it to win it, right? We, everybody here is here for a reason. So let's get started with our reading. Honestly, it was a struggle for me to be willing to be in this position right now, which is really vulnerable for me with channeling, because I don't want to feel vulnerable right now. But I'm here because Spirit has guided me 100%. So it's about working through it. So right now we're going to cleanse our space, because I think after a crazy ass weekend like that, we can use a little root cleansing. And even that being said, the veil is thin. So if you've noticed different spirits around, different beings, different entities, different feelings, different sounds, scents, those are your ancestors. I've discovered this weekend that some can be welcome and some can be excused. And that is also okay. The most important thing is to clear your space, to clear your energy, and to not carry that forward. So there's a beautiful little root chakra singing bowl. I do have selenite here because it seems to be a very beautiful piece for us to read with. As always, I will keep track of the numbers here. And I think this week I will do, maybe Thursday we'll go live with all zodiacs. We'll do a zodiac reading for November. Spend some time together there. Oh, yay! I saw Ladybug 2 this morning. I love it. All right, so I'd like to call on Archangel Metatron to please come in and cleanse our space for us today. And beautiful zing cleansing. Love it. Thank you. Archangel Michael, can you please come in and surround us in a beautiful bubble of love and light that is such a safe space for us to be and share and have this gorgeous energy exchange. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I would like to call upon our guards, guides, guardian angels, gods, goddesses, and universal energies to please come in and allow us to give and receive messages for our highest good and our highest truth. In words that are kind and understandable. In kinds that are wordy, understandable. That's how it came through in my head. So here we are. And finally, I ask that everyone comes into this room today, be blessed upon entering and be blessed upon exiting. Be protected in those blessings and feel free to share them. All right. So here we are, friends. Love it. Let's get going. What I'm going to do is I'm going to toss these past, present, and future cards in here. And if they come up in a reading, we'll look into it. I picked this deck for a reason. Every time I pick a deck, it's for a reason. It's either the deck is called to me off the shelf, there's imagery or a way of thinking within the deck that needs to be discussed. And that's what I love about having different decks too. All right, a little bit babbly today getting into it, but it's a big weekend. November 1st, All Saints Day, Day of the Dead. Dios de Muertos, if I said that correctly. And so in our home too, we're still honoring the dead. It's not like the veil is just like, and we're done. You know, it's a gradual, like the moon's energy. Seashells, hello, welcome, welcome. So here we are, we're going to get started with number 1. And so if you want to choose your own Adventure Tarot reading, please pick together a few different numbers so you can pick and choose. These are going to be published later, so you can always come back. And if you need a reading, like in the middle of whatever you're going through, click on one of these videos, hit that button. You're going to come up with a message that's meant for you. All right. Are you guys ready? Are you ready? A free random for a card. Yeah, a free random. So how I do it on the channel is I'm doing like a card for the day. I'll do numbers 1 to 40. So you can pick any numbers that you like. 1 number, 2 numbers, 3 numbers, 5 numbers. Put together your tarot reading for the day. And please, yeah. Oh, I'm good too. Shona, hello. And so you can keep track of your cards in the chats so that you can come back to the video and see what it was. It's awesome when we're on this journey and we're getting these cards and they're so in alignment with everything, and then we come back to the videos and we're like, oh oh my God, that happened. And so I totally encourage you guys, throw your cards in there, chat it all up, come back, throw them in the comment section. This chat section is yours. This is for you. All right. Happy November. So here we are. I'm going to start off with number one. Number ones. Our first card is Keeper of the Swords. So like I said, this is a very neutral deck. There is no Page, Knight, Queen, Kings. There are different titles for them. Keeper of the Swords. So the Keeper of the Swords represents queens. The Keeper of the Swords is wise, swift to exchange sound advice, and accept change. All right, with the Keeper of the Swords right here, number ones, it is time for you to pay attention to what it is you need to keep and what it is you need to release. All right, Keeper of the Swords comes in. What is the key here? What is the key for you? Psychic insight with Odin. So with this, the Keeper is the Queen. I gotta write this down. King, Page, Knight, Page. Like I said, there's something new with each deck that comes in. And so whether it be wording, phrases, things like that, I've never used this deck before either. So the Kings are crowns. I'm going to tell you what they are. The Apprentice is the Page. The Champion is the Knight. Love it, love it, love it. So yeah, the Queen of Swords comes in for you, number ones. Keeping an eye on things like what do you need to keep and what do you need to release. Hi, Pia. Nice. And number twos, here we are. You guys can pick more than one number as well. It's the fun of it. Number twos. We have the Four of Swords. All right, twos. It's a rest time right now. There's a lot going on. A lot going on. Ooh, a lot going on in your cycle. All right, so take time to rest and really pay attention to where are you in that cycle. Okay, here we are. Here's where it gets fun. All right, so we have the Death card coming in the reverse position, and that past card, remember past, present, future, that past card is right in here. So in this Four of Swords moment, you are sitting still because it is still time to release some of this pressure, some of the ideals, some of the things that aren't working. It's time to release that from the past. So as you're sitting here, if you're wanting to go forward and you're feeling stuck, you can ask yourself, what is it in the past that I need to let go? What is it that I need to release? All right, the world is changing for you. We've got the World card there as well. So take that insight into some consideration. Ooh, words aren't coming. Phases and cycles with Freya. All right, so pay attention to the phases and cycles. What needs to be released from the past? What does it release? What does it release? What does it release? That is what's interrupting me right now. When I keep getting interrupted there while I'm talking to you, what does it release? It's a good thing. It's a good thing. Are you carrying forward traditions that you don't know why you carry forward? Are you doing things because mom or grandma or grandpa or dad did it that way and that's just how it's always been done, but you don't really know why? Those are the things that are coming up right now. All right, and number threes. Here we are, threes. We have Justice. That's the balance card coming into play. Love it. We've got, ooh, and the Death. Again, you guys, there's a lot of big cycles coming to conclusion right now, or wanting to come to conclusion if we let it. All right, so with the Justice card right here, it's about finding that balance. We have the Libra constellation in the background. We have night and day. Really pay attention to, are you going over extremes or under extremes, right? Over motivated, under motivated. Let's find a place in the middle. heart awakening. Give yourself permission to be happy. Give yourself permission to be successful. All right. It can be that easy. You're allowed to have some easy times. All right. Finding that balance, releasing those. There's a lot of release of shit that you don't need anymore, you guys. And the reason there's a lot of the same, we're going to have a lot of the same cards coming in because we're experiencing similar situations in our lives. We're experiencing similar parts in our cycles. Our soul fam collective, we run on frequencies. Like as humans, we run on frequencies. And so when our frequencies are in alignment with others, that's how we all meet here. Welcome to the coolest place to hang out. The biggest kept secret on the internet. All right, 4s, here we go. 4. Justice card. Again, you guys, this is why I'm also pulling the freaking table out so you can see where we're at now. Justice, we've got the 7 of coins. All right, so in order for the balance to come to a balance, please have a look at what you're doing. The 7 coins is a review situation. Are you doing things for the habit of it? Are you doing things that are already done towards the goals? Right? How close are you towards the end of your goals? Do they look exactly how you wanted them to? These are things that we need to ask ourselves when justice comes into play. All right? Again, major arcanas are stuff within us. Minors are the actions that we do to get into that next step that we're wanting. Ooh! All right. Number 5s. Number 5s. Where did everybody go? All right, this one's for you. Who picked number 5? Who just came in? This is for you. Ooh, we've got the keeper of the coins. The key is right here. It's also in the reverse position. Is that why people are leaving? It's like, here's the truth bomb today from your favorite internet aunt. All right, so we have the the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse position. Like, seriously, what are your goals? Apprentice of Swords. What are your goals? What are you stacking? Look at this card. All right, the Apprentice. What are you stacking into your knowledge right there? Right, so the Queen of Pentacles wants you to look for what is your future holding. Do you need to educate yourself? Do you need to add some more knowledge to your base? To your Bula base? All right, 6s, here we go. If you pick number 6, this is for you. I mean, like, I'm not one to sugarcoat things. I'm going to tell you what's going on. I'm going to tell you what the message from the cards are. If they're like, yo, smarten the hell up, well, then that's what we get. 6s. We have the 5 of Wands. A little bit of conflict going on, but you know what? You're going to be able to work through it. Woo! 10 of Vessels. So even though there's a little bit of conflict going on, right, it helps us to define what it is we want. So through conflict, we find resolution. Through conflict, we find our challenges. We find a resolution. And so even though it seems like, okay, oh my God, this is horrible, this is horrible, even through the worst freaking moments that you're having, you can say, what is my lesson here? What do I need to learn about this? Right? And that is our gift. That is our gift from the universe right there. Oof. Gaia, Earth connection. So yeah, when we are being faced with like conflicting situations, it's time to be grounded. It's time to say like, hey, what is it? What is it that is our gift? All right, 7s. Who picked number 7? I got both my ears ringing right now. So if you guys pick numbers, speak up. If something's resonating with you, please speak up. I will expand on it. 7s, here we are. That one's it. Crown of Swords in the reverse position. All right, so with the Crown of Swords in reverse, this is the King of Swords in reverse. Seashells, hello. So it's time to calm down. Sometimes we can be really assertive and aggressive as we're going for things, but once that sort of gets going, we need to get into that cruise control mode. The cruise control button on the steering wheel is coming to me. So there's a lot of changes that are going on right now. And in this circle right now, we have a sword that is aiming right down from that. We have the Death card on the bottom of the deck again. All right. So there are definitely things changing around the Keeper, or the Crown of Swords. Sorry. The Crown of Swords. Look through the situation. All right. It's almost like the sword and the stone coming out here. The message is to look through the situation. Huyen! All right. We have a feather on a string there as well. We've got an eye on the bunt of that sword. It's saying, like, look through it, look through it, look through it. To find that the answer to that solution, it is a look through it. Light activation. Woo! Those two together are just resonating. All right, so there is a time to stop right now. Stop right there. Stop. Yeah, just stop and have a look around. Don't be so forceful with things at this moment. We're half set in the moon also. All right, so we're in that middle phase of the moon, half and half. So have that notion of things are changing. Just stop and see where the goal is. Love it, love it. All right, 8. Seashells, if you want to put your cards into the chat too, so you can keep track of them when the next one comes around, you are more than welcome to do that. Oh, tired. All right, 8s, here we go. 8 is great. We're going to start off with this one, though. Ancestor spirit, connect to your lineage. A family wound can be healed now. We have the Champion of Coins here. All right, and the 7 of Wands. Going forward, right, our ancestor spirit comes in. What is it that we are planning for? Where is that movement going? How are you using that strength to your advantage? Also, the 7 of Wands comes in. Yeah, the 7 of Wands comes in. So for me, like the 7 of Wands, depending on the artist, it always looks like a vag. But it's about that rebirth, that emergence, that coming through. So really, really, what ideas are, and what sort of, I want to say even business ideas are you taking forward? That has something to do with your past. That is going to lead to a new emergence of some ideas. I love it. Where's Redbeard? Redbeard's usually in here going on about 8s right now. They're busy. All right. 9s, here we go. Number 9. Ooh, we have the Crown of Swords in reverse again. How many times did I shuffle that? You guys, that's what I'm talking about, like similar things. Ooh, and the Star. All right, with these two with this combo coming in here right now, we have the Crown of Swords reversed and we have the Star card. All right, your hopes and dreams aren't lining up with what you believe you can do. All right, you can do so much more than what you believe you can do. Your limitations are yourself right now, and you need to look at that. All right, give yourself permission to be successful. Give yourself permission to go beyond those limitations for yourself. All right, so with that Crown of Swords coming in and the Star card, the Star is like, what are you wishing for? Where are your wishes going? And this is in the reverse position too. So, you know, like literally those dreams are able to lift upward, and then they're going to pour into this funnel where the stars help make them all come true. Hello, Nick Knows Better. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hang out, picker. Oh, Cosmic. Welcome. Hello, good morning. All right, so with this one, we've got increased awareness coming as well. Really be aware that your dreams and goals can be achieved. Maybe you've already achieved quite a few dreams and goals. Go for a bigger, and as we're setting our goals forward, it's good to have ones that are achievable, like today, tomorrow, this week, this month, this year. That was a weird sound. This year, and then like big goals, lofty dreams and goals. Nice. Nick, if you want to stay tuned, any of these cards coming up can be for you. Good morning, Cosmic. Look at what I have. So this is the deck we're reading today. Brand new deck. Who's this? Oh! Nice. Hello, Jacqueline. Ooh, Ashley, that's part of the release process too. The release of guilt, shame, and blame. We'll go into that into your reading later on today. How about that? All right, what number are we on? I've lost my spot. I love it, everybody in here chatting. I'm going to do number 10. All right, I'm doing number 10. The 8 of coins. Again, where... We've got a lot of money talk going on here today. Oh, we have a lot of money talk going on today. Number 10 and justice. All right. So 10 Pentacles. I mean, the 8 of Pentacles talks to us about work. All right. Talks to us about, do we have a good work-life balance? Right? Are we focusing too much on work? Is work the only thing that you're focusing on? Justice card comes in and says, you know what? Really, really balance that out. There's a love interest in the possibility realm. All right. So if you're work, and it's fine to do the hustle. It's fine to work hard. Just make sure that you put your head up and have a look around, because if you're too deep in work, you're going to miss this floating around. All right. My ears are going. What do we have here? Mother Mary, love and peace. All right. So keeping an open mind. Yes, keep balanced in work. We've got Libra stars in the back here. Woo! It also, when I say love interest too, it also includes loving yourself more. I look at myself as a love interest for myself, because sometimes I need to remember that I'm a human that needs to be cared for like a little plant. Crystal, hello. Pop back later. There'll be a big reading for you at the end. Right? And as soon as we love ourselves more and meet our own needs, what we're requiring from other people, or what we're looking for in other people, becomes a lot more open and free. Boss bitch, all day, all night. Yeah. Love it. All right, where are we at? Number 11. I'm going to do number 11s. Here we are. 11s. Crown of coins in the reverse position. All right, so yeah, King of Pentacles in the reverse position. You know what? Even if you don't have a plan, it's good to have a plan. Even if you have a plan, it's understandable. Jacqueline, all right, see you next time. So having this Crown of Coins in the reverse position come in is like, is it time to review the plan? Is it time to have a look and see what needs to be done there? Attachment theory is really amazing. Yeah. So the divine director comes in, intervention and purpose. It is really time to have a look at what your plan is here, King P. All right. Be focused about it. Don't be like, okay, this is my plan. I've set it, and now I'm going to go off and play racquetball. All right. This is my plan. I've set it. Now I need to put some plan in action, put things on paper to get it going, Nice. I love hearing that. And Kita, hi. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, thank you, loves. It is so amazing to read for you. Very good. Oh, you guys are amazing. Your growth has just been so phenomenal. So phenomenal. All right. Did we just finish number 11s? I think we did. Let's do number 12s. You guys, 12. We have the Fool card in the reverse position. All right. So before starting anything new, has the cycle completed? Have you taken that time to be there in that moment? I love how many keys are in this deck. What is the key moment right here? All right. And I always ask myself, what's the key thing coming in with this card? We have the Chariot. Ooh, what's the key? Are you voicing and acting in the same alignment? Are your words and actions lining? I'm voicing and acting. Thanks, guys. Are your words and action in alignment with your goals? All right. So before starting anything new, it may be time to just have a reassessment. Have that reassessment and allow that to show itself. All right. There is movement to be had, just not in starting anything new right off the top. Oh my gosh. What are we doing? Again, ancestor spirit comes in. I'm just going to tuck that guy right back in. So before going forward, why are you doing the things that you're doing? Is there a key? Is there a key to your door and why you're doing what you're doing? Do you have a key in your door? I love the emojis. Oops. All right. Where are we? At number 13s. Here we go. All right. So if you are experiencing something that is not in alignment with your spiritual beings, excellent. If you're experiencing something, quit owning it. Actually, it's not your crippling anxiety. You are experiencing crippling anxiety. Don't own it. Don't put it in your handbag and carry it with you. It's an experience that you're having right now, but don't own it. I experience endometriosis. When I start saying I have endometriosis, it got worse. All right, I am experiencing endometriosis in my life. And that goes with anybody. If you have diabetes, I'm experiencing diabetes. I don't have it. I don't want it. I don't want to keep it. Right? It was actually something I saw many years ago, and it was like, it went really deep. But as soon as you start actually stop owning it, it's going to have less energetic control over you with blockages. Yes. Identify the feelings. right? There's a lot of things in society, like as a whole, I'm talking about influential aspect of society, that everybody's looking for a label, everybody's looking for a diagnosis. I can tell you right now, this last weekend or 2 weeks ago, I discovered that I'm neurodivergent. And I have no idea what that means. I have symptoms of ADHD and autism, and I've never been diagnosed. And I'm not saying that I am. What I'm saying is that I've discovered that, and I've discovered a whole lot of things that have made sense in my world. A whole lot of things. The way sounds affect me, the way I move my body mannerisms, body habits, finger movements, volume control, the way things loop, the way I eat the same thing for 100 days straight. So while I'm not looking for a label, being able to understand that that is what is going on within me is taking me to a whole new level of freedom. So there's also that, right? So just being aware of, are we looking to be identified through a label, or are we looking for freedom through understanding our differences or our uniqueness? Like, okay, last year, I think I ate 4 pot stickers for lunch for 8 months. And then all of a sudden, I don't like them anymore. I mean, like, my mind got slapped this last weekend too. I got back on TikTok, is what it is. And while there's a lot of like doctor talk going on TikTok, there is a lot of helpful things. So just don't get falling into those traps and then being like, this is who I am. And so insert inexcusable behavior here. It's like, ooh, I discovered this that helps me understand who I am, so I can integrate that into my being and not worry about it as much. There's a reason why I do that. This is the reason. Who knew? All right, Crystal. Good writing. Good writing. Sounds. Like, for me, particularly, it's been in sounds. Like I said, I've been a musician and a dancer my whole life. And when I didn't know that this was a thing, but... but when I dance... Okay, let's start this off how it makes sense to me. I started playing my flute in 1984. Okay, I was in music before that. Erica, hello, welcome. So how I figured this out about the neurodivergent thing that I'm still learning about, that I can go down that and really help understand why I am the way I am. Because when I hear a piece of music and I see a whole choreography dance going to it, and I'm not talking about like one person out there doing a solo, I'm talking about like, there's a chain, there's like 50 people doing so many different parts in every piece of music. And my brain puts together each of those instruments, each of those dancers, each of those positions, all at the same time. And so when I started my dance class, not a problem to create routines and things to go with that. I love doing that. And then so I was listening to this thing on TikTok, and it was like, if you can hear both, there's only 2. If you can hear these 2 things very clearly, then you're neurodivergent. And I'm like listening to it, and I'm like, okay, well, what if you're singing both pieces of this? What does that mean? I'm like, okay, so this is not normal. So that's why other people I've explained it to don't understand. They don't get it. And then I feel like an idiot. But for people like me, it's very normal. So then I started listening to other things, and I'm like, this music that's always like, you know, when you're feeling that beat, you feel the beat, the DJ's building it up, getting all that excitement, and then that huge drop, boom, into the big bass heaviness. that just sends me over the edge. A good drop sends me over the edge. And I couldn't figure out why. And like there are certain parts where DJs have taken me to that place that I still remember because it touched a piece of my soul. And people are like, what? So learning about things like that, and particularly with me, and I'm like, okay, maybe I'm audio, very audio in that way. I get messages that way, my ears ring, and I get that clairvoyant, I guess, clairaudio there. But yeah, when it comes to like music, hearing a whole orchestra, which is why I excel at every single instrument I pick up. I love hearing it all. I feel it all. It's not that I don't have perfect pitch. I have, you know, worked with people who have perfect pitch, and that is an amazing thing. I've worked with people who have perfect beats. But I hear it all coming together. And I hear it like, if you were to ever look at a conductor's score, I could hear it and I can see it. And it's the same as with dance. It's crazy amazing. And it's just been an absolute freedom in learning more about that. Yeah, there's certain songs that are like, all right, this touches my soul. I'm gonna actually start sharing them with me in messages. Does that sound cool for you? Ooh, I've just babbled and babbled and babbled. Yeah, let's send them to each other in messages. Like if you hear a really good one. Same. All right, 13s. Here we go. So yeah, there's that. Discovering pieces of ourselves. We've got the Champion of Coins in the reverse position. So the Knight of Coins in reverse. Don't rush into things. Don't rush into things. This puppy barking at. Sometimes we have to look at things like, okay, you know what? That's just not for us. And not to force it, not to force it, not to force it anymore. If it's not working, it may be time to actually put this one aside. Okay? I love marching bands! Tag me, yeah! All right, so we've got the Champion of Coins and the Ace of Coins in reverse. Sometimes we have to let things go. All right, let's go deeper. 10 of Swords on the bottom of the deck here, and we've got that past card coming in. So, ouch. I don't know what the dog's yelling at. So with this 10 of Swords and the past card here, you're doing things because you were told to do them. Like if you're carrying on a family business that you don't want to. If you are carrying on doing things because somebody has told you to do it, but it's not in your highest alignment. No, you're good. You're good. Woo! So here we are. There are some things in the past that absolutely need to be released to come to conclusion. Oh, look at this. Before we go forward. All right. So just let that release. Let that be free. Let that release. We've got Seraphis Bay Ascension. Moving into your true self. Rise above the darkness. The light is here. There's a band. You're not going to believe me. There is a band. It's called Hang Massive. And they do the secret kissing of the sun and moon. I am in love with hand drums. The sound of them is absolutely, just thinking about it, is giving me this. I hope you understand what this means. Somewhere. But if you are just like wanting a nice, calm, mellow sort of vibe, that is so beautiful. The first time I heard that, my body started moving. My body started moving. And Inosis. My body started moving, and then emotion started flowing. light activation. And they're like kind of a spiritual band. They've come around into other spiritual music that I listen to. I have actually changed my music a lot. So 14s, yes. Kenneth, hello. Thank you for the cheers. Nice. 14s, here we are. Present, present, present. These two are with it. All right, this deck is a lot of fun, hey? Normally I'm a lot further than this, but we have the present card that's come up. Okay, so in the present, we are looking at the 7 of coins and the 6 of swords. It is time right now in this moment to have that review of that happiness. It's moving away from things that make you sad and into that present moment, all right? So it's time for review. What is it that you're doing? Are you doing things in alignment? Are you doing things out of habit? Are you doing things because, well, you gotta work hard to make good money? So having that review, that 6 of swords is literally, we're moving into a safer zone. So it could be coming out of that survival mode and into just being in the present. It's time to be in this moment. All right, beautiful. We have the present card, present and showing up in this reading. Excuse me. Here, see, mixing it all up. Just, there's so many people in our collective that go through the same things. No, give me Spanish music, and I'm a belly dancer, so give me Spanish music. I can shake my bum too. I love cultural music. I love it. Music is the common rhythm of everyone's soul around the world, so it doesn't matter what culture you're from. You're going to feel that beat in your soul. You're going to feel that beat in your heart, and that's how we all are connected, is through music and dance. So yeah, share it with me. Spanish is actually a language I think I would really like to spend time learning. Nice. Mi canto. Okay, Daddy Yankee's good. Oye, mi canto. 15s, here we go. Oops. 15. 8 of vessels. Ooh. Oh, this is intense. There's one behind it too. So finding that, finding that missing piece. The 8 of Cups talks to us about, you know what, we are picking up pieces. We're finding things that work. And the 8 of Cups is about finding those missing pieces. Walking away emotionally from things that are no longer serving your highest good leaves things open. There's room there to discover it. We have the Champion of Wands, the Knight of Wands coming in. So this new discovery is going to happen swiftly. Look at that gorgeous moon cycle going on in there, right? So allow this next cycle to come in swiftly. If you're finding ideas that are like, ooh, I like doing this, go ahead and try it. Say yes to experiences, you know, and that's how we learn about things that we love. That's how we learn about things that are going to be like, you know what, you may not have that piece yet because you didn't know that piece existed. Hello, Divine Goddess. How are you? Nice to see you. 16s, here we go. All right, let's go through. 16th, the Keeper of the Coins in the reverse position. We've had a few of these coming up. There's a lot of cycle changes happening. Oh yeah, 6 of Vessels. There's a lot of cycle changes happening. So let this happen. Go with the flow. 6 of Cups comes as like, you know what? The old things aren't making you happy anymore. It is definitely time to have a review of the plans and see where it is you want to go in your future. See what you do want that future to look like. 17s, here we go. Past. What do we have with the past to release? We've got the Ten of Swords. All right, my friends. So, the Ten of Swords is like absolutely, okay, all right. The Ten of Swords is an absolute. There is a definitive cycle coming to the end right here. Okay, I'm just going to put the past card right here. There's a definitive cycle coming to the end. Scrappy-doo! Ruby, you can be next if you like. Divine Goddess, how about 26? So here we are, 17s. We have the Ten of Swords and an absolute, the Ten of Swords is an absolute definitive end of a cycle. All right. What needs to be done right now? You actually need to take some action to help this cycle come to completion. What is it about the past that you are not happy about? What is it that you do not want to take into the future? All right. We have the Moon card here as well. Bongo walk. Nice. We have the, ooh, nice. We have, good on you, Kenneth. We have the Moon here. All right. So things are so possible. Things are so available. But it's releasing that past, and it's not taking it forward either. This is an actual action that you have to do, a conscious action. You can be like, you know what, I am stopping this habit or this cycle from happening right now, this thing from the past that keeps circling its heads, and I am taking this action in order to make this change. And that is how we do it. So this going into the next cycle is going to be with that action that you've chosen to make to change that cycle. How many times can I say cycle right now? We're on the first of the month. We're in the half moon, like halfway in our moon phase right now. The veil is thin. We're going to be experiencing lots of new things. From Scotland. Kenneth is in Scotland too. What? Hello in Canada. Whereabouts in Scotland are you, Kenneth? I was like that, I'm distracted. 18. Here we are. This is for you. Ooh, the Ten of Pentacles. What you've been working on is really going to come to fruition. Fruition? Fruition. Fruition. Ah, you guys. Why do I have to be the bearer of this? All right. So, in order to have this 10 of Pentacles, this beautiful feeling of hearth and home, knowing where home is, having that candle going, in order to have that in your favor, we have things from the past that need to be released. Now, this is a freaking double whammy from the past. Dunfermline. Edinburgh. Nice. So in order for this 10 of Pentacles to come through, there's some things from the past that are still needing to be released. We have the Death card and we have the Past card. All right. So maybe people who were supporting you in the past are not actually like on your side anymore or providing you with the kind of support that you need, which is okay. Sometimes as we level up, as we grow, as we move through things, and I really want to say, like, whether it be a boss or a parent, okay, in order to achieve that happiness, there's some shit that needs to be let go of. Maybe where you've been let down by a boss or a parent, all right, with this 3 coming in here. But it is time to release that. Let that cycle go, right? Let that feeling go, and know that you are able and capable of achieving that on your own. Okay, so the past influence here needs to be laid down, and that absolute happiness in the hearth and home is attainable Ooh, it may be a little ugly. Like there may be some ugly crying going on, or just like some scream therapy where you just have to like move that energy out of your body. Mosh pit dancing, screaming at the trees, chopping wood, that sort of like actual physical energy in order to move. There's tons of numbers left. I'm at number 19 right now. So pick from 19 and up. And then Scrappy, you'll get your extended at the end as well. All right, we're moving. I like to move it. 19s, here we are. For F's sakes, fuck. Oh, I should change this to adult content. I love lochs. Purple thistles are my favorite. I live in the prairies. My grandpa's from Scotland. And we have other members in here that are from Scotland as well. Ah, beautiful, beautiful. All right, 19s. Let's get back on track. We have the Tower card in the reverse position. Holy shit, what is with all these cycles crashing down like waves upon the shore? All right, Tower card comes in when like the shit has hit the fan. You've already dealt with the initial blow, but now it's like the 3 R's: reduce, reuse, recycle. Everything's been reduced. We're going to reuse the good bricks to build a foundation. So those good experiences coming in, we're going to use those as our foundation. We're going to recycle the rubbish, get it on out of there. 3 of Wands comes in. There's a lot of options that are available. And I love the geometric shape in the middle of the triangle there. The circle and the triangle, and how it's in the middle of a sunflower. And as the more I look at this card, the more intense the 3 of Wands is for me. It's about choices and how we go around in cycles, and even these big cycles, these big flowers here. We have the life and death cycle in there. Now, sunflower in particular, it has its own seeds that grow in there. It's a gift of life, of food, for humans and animals. It's also regenerative for the flower itself. And so in these Tower moments, we have the opportunity to experience, who wants that fucking opportunity? We have the opportunity to experience the whole cyclic nature of our habits. So, like, there's that. Champion of Vessels on the bottom of the deck here. So it's about also releasing what is no longer needed, right? That bag has to open. That bag has to dump everything out of it in order for this to come to completion. Ace of Coins is right on the bottom. And so please don't feel hopeless in this. Like, while it may feel like dark and alone, it's not. You're discovering yourself and you're getting that foundation to go forward. Holy Amethyst, divine alchemy. Move beyond current challenges and focus on what you desire. And so as we're releasing those challenges too from the past, being able to release those and give yourself permission. Like, give yourself permission. Sincerely give yourself permission. I give myself permission to be successful. I give myself permission to release the emotional guilt, the emotional burdens that are not mine, right? Give yourself permission. I allow myself to be rich and prosperous so I can do many great things, right? Give yourself permission. It's a big thing. In a world where we're being limited or told what to do by marketing, by society, being able to like free ourselves from that is just amazing. All right. 19. Number 20. Here we go. We are halfway there. What do we have going on? Ancestor spirit has come up a lot. Connect to your lineage. A family wound or pattern can be healed now. And with the veil being very thin, there's the opportunity that, I say opportunity. Sometimes opportunity means fucking catastrophe. But opportunity, right? We're having these experiences. 4 of Swords in the reverse position comes in with Ancestor Spirit. It's time to actually stop making excuses and placing blame on things for the actions that are happening in your life. Ownership of it. and wanting to make that change. Otherwise, you're staying in that same spot, and the ancestors don't want it. Okay? So, time for a change with that Four of Swords in reverse. Those swords are moving upwards, right? That one thing, that one transformation thing right there is falling away, and we rise up. It's almost like a rain cloud. This makes me feel like a rain cloud. The rain falls, the humidity comes back up through the atmosphere, gathers up, groups together, and it falls down like rain again. 20 wands. Because it's easy, because it's familiar, because we get scared going into an unknown, because we have that fear of being vulnerable, because what we've done, we've experienced, so we have tools so we can feel like we're in control if we do it all over again. I'm sorry, Ashley, that's my spirit guide coming out. I think that's my mom. I know, right? It's like, you know, you're standing there, you know, you got to do the dishes, and you stand there, and you stare at them longer than it would have been to do the task, and then you're like, I'm not doing them. So even if it's like something that you don't want to hear, but you know you have to hear it, you're processing that. And then your subconscious is going to process that on a different level. So you are receiving it. You're just finding places for it, right? Into the newness, into the newness. 21s. Three of Swords in the reverse position. And so here we are. This is the heart healing card. A lot of people are afraid of the Three of Swords. Nice. A lot of people are afraid of the Three of Swords. But this is healing. All these swords are falling out of that poor little butterfly. All these swords are falling out of the heart, right? So it's that pain is going away, or we're not giving it that same control that it thinks it has on it. We have a Princess of Coins in the reverse position as well. And I can tell you though, sometimes when we are feeling in our darkest little moment, we're actually being planted. And this one is really funny because it reminds me of those. Did you ever get involved in that inverted tomato planter fad? I did. It reminds me of that. And it reminds me that it doesn't matter where it's planted. That little leaf is going to go and grow towards the sunlight. All right. So whether it's this way or that way, this seed is still being planted. So allowing that healing to come in, that Three of Swords, they're all falling away, feeling better, regaining what we want, light activation coming in, Sanat Kumara. Shine your light, your internal guidance is coming through loud and clear. All right. So just know that seeds are planted in the dirt and they grow the mightiest oaks. Delicious food. Nutritious and delicious food. Not only are they planted in the dark, but sometimes they're covered in manure as well to help them grow better. Oh no. All right, 22s. This is for you. We've got Temperance in the reverse position. Remembering to keep that balance through the changes that you're experiencing. Temperance is about keeping that balance. The toe on the water, the toe in the land. Yeah, good call. So Temperance coming in. We have Ace of Vessels as well. Ooh, and the Past card. Let's have a look at this. Jumping into this. So releasing some emotional burdens from the past, whether it's your emotional burdens or whether it's somebody else's guilt they've put on you, right? Releasing that, finding that balance. You are a good person. You deserve good things. All right. You don't need to carry things forward. Guilt, shame, and blame is something that really comes up as we're healing, because you know what? Sometimes we feel bad about, and it's when we shift from blame to ownership. All right. So I'm not going to blame you for making me feel this way. Okay? You acted inappropriately, and I had an emotional reaction to it, but that's still my own emotional reaction to it. Right? So it's about releasing that past. There we are. It's about releasing, dumping out all that stuff. I'm not dismissing that people can be assholes and do horrible things. All right? That cause us to have reactions. There's a action reaction. Always, always, always. But it's in finding that balance, doing it for you, doing it for your release, doing it for your forgiveness, doing it for your freaking mental health. Because that right there has no business being where you want to be. Charity, prayer, and contemplation. All right. Connect with heaven, ask, and you shall receive. Do you guys like the past, present, future cards that are in here too? I'm rather enjoying them. It's very interesting when they come up and how it can be just like, hey, you need to pay attention to this little bit. Absolutely no ka-oi. We are all beautiful trees. All right, 23s. Here we go. The Eight of Wands. There's going to be a lot of ideas, a lot of things coming towards you, a lot of things, a lot of good ideas coming from you. It is time for you to write them down. Keep track of these ideas. Keep those little pieces of papers by your desk, whatever you need to do. All right? So it is a time of action. Lena, it's a time of action. All right. So these Eight of Wands, it's time to do some stuff. If you're getting a lot of really good ideas, if there's a lot of, say, experiences coming your way, just say yes, make time for them. Don't do too much though. Work within your own means. I don't know what that is, Noka-oi. All right, where are we at? Number 24. 5 of Wands in the reverse position. Oh, it's time to light the fire under your ass and get moving. That fell out my mouth. Jesus. All right, so 5 of Wands in reverse. This is what's going on right now. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Ah, Charlie. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. We've got these 5s. You guys, it's like the witch's broomsticks flying through the night. All right. Death card on the bottom here. Champion of Wands on the bottom. You can't sit still on this one. Whatever actions or inspirations that are coming to you right now, it is time to get that movement going. All right. The cycle's coming to a completion, but you actually have to do things. Even if you don't know what you're supposed to be doing, you can say, I trust you, universe, to show me guidance. And then something will come along and be like, oh, go do this. Yeah. Master Buddha, increased awareness. Deep connection. Trust your inner voice. But I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. Trust your inner voice. And there we go. $25. This is it. Dress and drag and do the hula. Oi. Be an interesting one to dress and drag too, considering. Yeah. 25s. Here we are. We have the 8 of Swords coming in for you. It's time to get out of your own damn way. Get out of your way. Beep, beep. Beep, beep. New things are coming towards you. Be open for them. All right. You deserve good things. You're allowed to be happy in what you do. I don't know why I'm tapping it. Get out of your own damn way. Give yourself permission to be happy. Give yourself permission to be successful. Give yourself permission to do what it is that you love to do and make money at it. Go ahead. Do what you love what you do. Okay? New things right around the corner, but you got to get out of your own way. You got to get out of your own way. All right, number 26. Ah, shoot, no koi. Listening Wonderland. Aww. Number 26, here we go. Crown of Coins. We have this in the upright position here today. So King of Pentacles coming in. Paying attention to what the ultimate plan is. Ulterior motives are coming into my head as well. So with this beautiful flame right here, what is it? It's not a badge card. King of Pentacles coming in here. It's what's your plan for the future? What are you going? Oh, all right, Gina, stay tuned. The next one can be for you. What's the plan for the future? Where is it going? What is it holding? And what are you going to let emerge out of that? Are you willing to let new things be born of it? Like new ideas, new thoughts, new ways of thinking are going to come out of this experience here for you. $27s. This one's for you. Everything just got very, very quiet. You know, like when the power goes out and there's that quiet? It just got quiet. 27, we have the Keeper of Vessels. Ooh. All right, so the Queen of Hearts, the Queen of Cups coming in here. Nice. Ratusha, the next one can be for you. So 27s, here we are. We have the Queen of Cups, the Keeper of Vessels. And so what is the key here? How are we feeling about it? The key is about owning that vulnerability. The Four of Pentacles here. Opening up that bag, owning that vulnerability, opening up the heart, opening up, allow yourself to feel more. Give people some trust. Allow people to be your friend. Allow people to come a little close to you. Yeah, there's a risk of being hurt by them, but there's a bigger risk of not having that connection. You know, as human beings, hello, Bandana. As human beings, we make mistakes, you know, and sometimes in those mistakes we hurt people. And the part about that is to be like, look, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hurt you, right? Owning it and being there. So with the Keeper of Vessels, owning it, you know what? You don't need to be perfect at everything. You don't need to be like emotionally stoic about everything. You are allowed to, you're allowed to have feelings. Radha, Soul Flame, rediscover a lost part of yourself, experience relationship harmony and healing, and that's healing in the heart too. But you do have to be a little bit vulnerable out there. You do have to put it out there and just be a little bit vulnerable, and that's okay, because as humans, we're just frail little beings. We're just frail little beings. We have feelings. We have like little tissues that can be broken. We have little bones that can be broken. Like, we're just frail little beings. Train. Yeah. So keep that in mind. Like, allow more emotions to flow. Gina, is that making sense for you? Aw. All right, 28. 28. I've got this 6 of coins, and I've got the Apprentice of coins that have come in. Do you hear the train? Ah, yes, I'm doing general readings. All right, so the 6 of coins and the Apprentice of coins for 28. The 6 of coins talks about having that balance coming in, and the Apprentice is like, where is that balance coming from? Where is it going to go to? And even in the even in the sprouting and rooting, know that that's coming around, right? That's coming around. That's right. So with this balance is coming too, I've got Holy Amethyst here, Divine Alchemy. Move beyond current challenges and focus on what it is you desire. So that also includes that balance here with the 6. All right, so just making sure you're giving and receiving. You're receiving and giving. You're open to receiving. A lot of people are not open to receiving, and that really does stunt our growth. We really do need to learn how to receive graciously. Thank you for that nice compliment. Thank you for this beautiful gift. Thank you for thinking about me. And there does not need to be any attachments to that, right? A gift is a gift. Ooh, I can go deep about gifts right now, but it's about keeping the exchange, being willing. And there's this thing like arigato, money in, money out, knowing that things are going to flow back. Flow in, flow out. Flow in, flow out. Aw, thank you. I just memorized a whole bunch of stuff and then like took some classes and then like sacrificed my own emotional balance to be open to receiving from the universe, which has opened me up a whole lot more, which has put me in more question of like who I am and what am I supposed to be doing here. So I think I thank you for that love and support and encouragement, because holy crap, have things ever changed and progressed in like the 2 years, hey? All right, what number are we at right now? Number 29. I think I saw somebody pick number 29. Who picked number 29? Seven of Pentacles. 7P. So it's time of a review. Time to review Bandana Dad. All right, so here we are, 29s. It is time to have a review. The 7 of Pentacles it's almost time to harvest this, right? So look at what you've done. You've watered the plant, you've planted the plant, you've watered the plant, you've kept the weeds away. You've made sure it's got nutrients, you've got all these beautiful fruits of your labor ready to be harvested. So now it's a time of review. Now, do we harvest them all at once? Are we going to harvest each one individually? We have the Champion of Vessels here. You have the capacity to harvest all at once. Your bag's big enough, or do it one at a time. There's a lot of choices that are here for you right now, and it's going to open up a lot of possibilities for you. All right, number 29, that is for you. Lots of good changes happening. And you've gotten yourself there. The choices that you make get you to where you are in your life. Like nothing is set in stone when it comes to like your readings or anything like that, right? Birth charts and star charts, not my specialty, but if you're looking for set in stone, the time and date that we were born at is pretty set in stone. So number 30s, here we are, number 30. We have the Ace of Wands in the reverse position here. So it's not a time of starting new things right now. We may be in the completion of a previous cycle. All right. Hi, Myrtle. All right. Number 30s, definitely do not start anything new right now. A cycle is coming to a conclusion. Death card visits again. Justice in the upside down position. Okay, so with Death and Justice in reverse, Death upright, Justice reversed, we're out of sync right now. There's a cycle coming to conclusion that has kept us out of sync. And what's happening here in the Justice in reverse? Ooh, yes, yes. Haha. What's happening here with the Justice in reverse is not time of starting anything new. This is number 11 too. These are two number ones, so that's 1 1. 1 1 makes 2. Sidetracked. Don't start anything right now. Something's coming to a conclusion, and it's going to give you a better starting point coming soon. Focus intention, Lady Diana. Think about what you desire, set your sights high, and expect the best possible outcomes. Oh, I'm getting tingles right now, you guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I love numerology. I love playing with numerology. There's so many different things. I notice number pattern. That's another part of it. I notice number patterns. I cannot do my multiplication tables, but I notice number patterns. Data analytics, I absolutely love. Yeah, it was some time ago. And if you guys are like seeing angel numbers all the time, go ahead and like message me. I have this awesome angel book that is somewhere. Where is my angel book? Where did I put it? I have an awesome angel book, and I can just screenshot you the number, no problem. All right, 31s. 11, 11. 31s. I've got the 9 of Pentacles in the reverse position for you. With 9P, it's that self-made person. If you're doubting yourself, give yourself permission to be successful. Okay? If you are... Ooh, we've got the Champion of Wands here too. And the Sun. I love the Sun card. All right? So if you're doubting yourself, just give yourself permission to be successful. Give yourself allowance to be in that success position. The 9 of Coins is a self-made person, right? I've planted it, I've tended to it, I'm getting ready. Now the choice can be made to stay in this garden in the comfortable zone, or the choice can be made to walk through that garden gate onto that next step. Okay, so pay attention to that, 31s. You do have permission. Go ahead and be successful. Go ahead and give that yourself permission. It's okay to start again, because once we complete something, we're going to start again. It's like cooking dinner, right? We don't continually cook the same dinner over and over and over again. We cook dinner this day. Oh, we're cooking dinner this day. We may have leftovers in between, but I mean, if we planned it the right way. I'm sad. I don't know where my book is. It should be right there. I'm like, did I take my book out to do anything? And yeah, anytime you see like 1111 or 111 on the clock, know your angels are close and they are speaking to you. Angels, where's my book? Everything is somewhere. Mwah, sleep well, my friends. Come back later. You will have a reading at the end. All right, 32s. Here we go. Keeper of the Vessels. Again, the Queen of Hearts. What is the key to your heart? What is important in there? Ooh. Hello, Julia. And how are you newly discovering what's for you? All right, the 7 of Cups comes in. We've got the Queen of Cups here. What we're looking at is opening up that vulnerability. Embracing your freakiness. Let your freaky flag fly. Let your originality come through. I know. Hello. Welcome. Give me one sec. So with this Queen of Cups and with the Seven of Cups coming in, be open to new things. The old stuff is all rinsing out, and we're going to be ready to be receiving these new things coming in. And it's okay if it's a little scary or intimidating or anything like that. It's because it's new. We're meant to experience things. We're not meant to be experts as soon as we start off. Got to learn, got to practice, got to practice. All right, we're getting ready for 33s. So Julia, how I run the tarot cards on Tuesday and Thursday is I'll read a card for the day for number 1 to 40. And you get to pick your numbers. So you can pick 1 card, you can pick 5 cards. And that's kind of like the fun about the Adventure Tarot reading. So you can sit and listen and hang out with the Soul Fam Collective. And happy Halloween to you too. Absolutely. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is such an amazing place to be. Like, everyone here is just so cool and so fun. So I'm about to read number 33. I'm going to go up to number 40. And if you are an Earth Star member, you get a extended reading just for you at the end of my live stream. So I'm going to read number 33. So pick, like, say number 34, 36, and 38, and then put them together for your reading. And you can hold your cards. You can put your cards into the chat as they come up as well. So I'm going to read 33s right now. We have the 2 of Coins in the reverse position for you 33s. And so, what this is, 2 of Pentacles, don't get lost in the chaos. 2P is all about keeping, like, that hub going in the middle of all the chaos. We're generally looking at, like, somebody on a bicycle riding through the ocean, through all that chaos. All right, perfect. 10 of Wands is an indicator that there's an end of cycle coming up for you. Don't get lost in the chaos and don't carry it all forward for you. 10 of Wands is the big indicator. You got to empty out that bag. Let some of those tools go to the wayside. They'll always be there for you, but don't get caught up in the fray. All right? You got some work ahead of you. It's going to be a little bit chaotic, but don't give in to the chaos. Keep a schedule or keep a journal or just keep track of what you're doing. All right, 34s. Here we are. This is a brand new deck, too. We're using the Transient Light Tarot by Ari Weisner. A beautiful, 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 beautiful deck. 34s. Here we go. We have the 9 of Pentacles in the reverse position. If you're starting something new or if you're doing something business-wise, make sure that you're not afraid to be successful. And I know it's so easy to say that, and we all go through this. It's like imposter syndrome, right? Oh my God, am I good enough to do this? There's other people that are better than me. I can stay here and just be comfortable. But when we're working, we're going to discover new things about ourselves that fill that hole. And there is a big cycle going on here too. So give yourself credit for how far you've come, especially with this 9 of Pentacles. You've done a lot of work and you've worked really hard to get there. So give yourself permission to enjoy that success, as well as use that as a foundation to go forward. You're going to discover more things that you like, more things that are going to enhance what this 9 of Pentacles is bringing to you. Ooh, Julia, is that making some sense for you? Up next is 35s. Scrappy's got the Joopy and Archer emojis going on. All right, 35s. Champion of Wands. We're flying high. We're flying high. What are our champions? Champions are our knights. Ooh, Knight of Wands. You're going to fly and soar to new heights. Things that are going to... Oh, I was just wondering if that resonated with you. So things that you're going to soar to new heights, things that are going to require you to revamp and relook at things. The work that you're doing on the way here, 35s, is actually going to pay off in a very big way. It is going to change a lot of things. But at the same time, there's a lot of new beginnings coming your way. All right, 35s. Beauty. Up next, we have 36. And then at number 40, I am going to do our Earth member readings here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Beautiful. Beautiful. And each one takes about 2 minutes. 36. Here we go. Nice. Keep track of your cards in the chat too if you like. So the Crown of Swords, moving forward. All right, so there are things that need to be done. There are things that need to be done moving forward. All right, pushing through those fears, I want to say again, pushing through those fears. There's new things, like a new foundations being built, because you're going to have new information to build on those foundations. So while it feels like everything is kind of up in the air right now, just know that you have a crap ton of experience under your belt right now, and that's what's going to soar forward. That's what's going to take it into the lead. Take it into the lead. Is there a competition around? Isis, magic manifesting. Your dreams, visions, and goals are becoming a reality. Stay focused. Gorgeous, gorgeous. And this feather is floating upwards, upwards. Listen to your higher guidance too with these things that are coming through. Like sometimes we get signs from the universe and then it's like, oh, can I have a sign of your sign? And it's like, all right, here's another red card. Here's another feather. Here's another dingle sound, you know, whatever it may be. 37s. Here we go. Keeper of the coins in the reverse position. Ooh, what is the key unlocking today? We have the Lover's card in the reverse position. And so what I'm looking at here is the ability to open up loving your life. Start loving yourself more. Give yourself those compliments. Things that you want people to say to you, like, oh, you're wearing a really nice outfit today. Say it to yourself in the mirror. Look yourself in the mirror every morning and say, hey, I love you. You're doing a great job. All right. That is the sign of your sign. That's what is going to bring that feeling of love back. We do have love in the reverse position, right? So while we don't normally or make a habit of going out of our way to be nice and to love ourselves, now is the time to do so. All right. The keeper, we've got the sun shining on it. Once you start appreciating and loving yourself, you become more in alignment with what the universe wants to give you. The sign of your sign. There's always a sign, and then you're like, I need a sign of your sign, and then the universe gives you a sign of your sign, and you're like, yeah, no, that was too weird. That's not a sign. All right, let's do this again. And by that time, the universe is like, all right, here you are, and it'll start throwing rocks at you or something. All right, 38. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, not yet. Here we go. There we go. 38. We have the Four of Swords. It's time to stop. Stop, 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 stop. Slow down. The eye on that sword doesn't actually look too impressed, but that's fine. We have the Four of Swords here, and the Four of Swords is a rest card. You know, like sometimes we go, and forget to just rest. You know, sometimes we have to stop and say, hey, look at that. I'm going to go back to cooking today. You know, like when you're cooking a huge meal, right? You actually take time to stop and eat some of it, even though you've been tasting it along the way. You take time to stop and eat it before getting the cleanup done. So it's time to stop and rest. Take some time for you. Really actually like get connected with you. Higher learning, Melchizedek. You have learned from experience. More inner study is now required to further progress. So take 10 minutes of your day out for yourself. Journal, write things down, same thing. Think about things. What do I need to know today, universe? And then just watch what nature shows you. All right, 39s. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Number 39. This is for you. $39. That's it right there. Keeper of coins in the reverse position. King of coins in reverse. What's your plan? Where is it going? Ooh. Time to come out of your shell a little bit with this Hermit card right there. Time to come out of your shell a little bit and start putting that out into the universe. Start acting upon it. Acting upon it. What's my message here? Keeper of the coins. You want it. You want it. But you're going to have to actually like come a little bit out of your comfort zone in order to get it. You want it. What do you want? Ascension. Ascension. Absolutely. When we become a little bit more spiritually aware of what's going on, oh, hell yeah, we're out of our comfort zone like mad. We're out of that comfort zone like mad. It is a little intimidating and a little scary. So we'll just tuck those back in here. Letting it happen on its natural course, being open to messages from the universe, being excited about it, thanking the universe for the experiences. Yeah, just put it back. Julia, I'm doing like generals. If it's sort of resonating, what is your question? I'm curious. We're just putting these back, hey Ash. I've got number 40 is next. I'm getting like these huge messages in my head. Yeah, we've got this. And that has led us to like the stepping stone going forward. All right, number 40. Here we go. 10 of Pentacles in the sideways position, in the reverse position. All right, there are things that we need to do in order to get that feeling of success. Sanat Kumara, light activation. Shine your light. Your internal guidance is coming through loud and clear. And that's that internal guidance right there. All right. That's that shining your own light in your home, in your hearth, in your safe zone. Let your little freaky light shine. All right. You have tricks in your bag. You have tricks in your bag that you haven't used yet because you're afraid of bringing them forward. And yet to feel this sense of completion, to feel this sense of home, you have to open up that little light. Julia, the cards are going to tell you what you need to do. Oh, this is number 40, by the way. The cards are going to tell you what you need to do for you in order to make that relationship happen. Because I don't read other people's energy without their permission. So yes, number 40s, in order to get this feeling of completion here, of that, that internal light, open your bag of goods, open your bag of tricks. Open your bag of tricks. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is we're getting on to Earth Star readings. The order is Loretta, Felicia, Buddy Blue, am I typing right? Enos, Ashley, Julian, Crystal, and Scrappy. And if anybody else joins Earth members, you will be included on that list as well. So Noka Oy has given hers to Loretta. Loretta, it's an honor to read for you for the first time. So we're going to put this at, yeah, 149. We're good there. All right, Loretta, I'm going to do a 3-card general reading for everyone today. Normally I have ones picked out that you get to pick, but the universe is like, here we are. We've got the 6 of Wands, we have the 7 of Coins, and we have the 8 of Wands. All right, Loretta, this one is for you. Hello, Julia. All right, so Loretta, we've got this 6 of Wands in reverse. If we're not feeling like victory and success on the home front is happening right now, if we're not feeling very like victorious or successful or happy, there are some things that need to be changed. The 7 of Pentacles comes in when it's time to have a review. Is what I'm doing really working? Is what I'm doing really making me happy? As soon as we can ask ourselves that, is what I'm doing really making me happy? We will understand that there are so many new ideas coming. I could do this. I could do this. I could try this. This is within my realm. All right. So it looks like things are being cut right there and let loose and set free right now for you, Loretta. So allowing that to happen, if you understand that things aren't happy right now, and if you're just tired of I'm tired of feeling this way. I'm tired of feeling this way. That's that initiative to make a change. So the 7P comes in as like, what can I change to make a better outcome here? Divine Alchemy, Holy Amethyst. There's a lot of cycles that are coming to a head from your past as well. Move beyond current challenges and focus on what you desire. It's not about where you were. It's about what you want and where you're going. All right, it's looking very positive. You just have to make that decision about really what you want. 12-12, nice. All right. Up next, I've got Felicia at 151 here. One, two, 3. All right, girl. There are some things that you really need to pay attention to. The foundations are changing, completely changing. Felicia, we've got the 4 of Wands reverse, we've got the Magician reverse, and we've got the 3 of Wands reverse. Okay, so there's action, action, action. The foundations have changed. You've leveled up. You've learned a whole shit ton of new things. All right. Now, the universe is giving you things to match it. The Magician and the 3 of Wands in reverse. The Magician in reverse, it may feel like, you know, that magic isn't there. Things could be very technical or clinical right now. Paperwork, you know, like watching that paperwork. The 3 of Wands in reverse is, there's a lot about opportunities. You're not going to know the opportunities were there because you weren't experienced to know about those opportunities prior, which is where this 4 of Wands comes into play. The foundations are changing because you have a lot more experience. We have Kali Ma coming in here facing fear. Major spiritual changes are unfolding, and this is your chance to soar. So by changing these foundation, it does cause a sense of fear, which makes that magic feel like it isn't hitting, right? It's just not hitting that moment or feeling right. But there's a lot of things to choose from right now. And it's when we have things that are coming up, when we have things that are new, like there's so many possibilities with that 3 of Wands right there. So don't give up hope. It's just, you know, literally your foundations are changing. The foundations that you've built on prior were great foundations to get you where you are now. But they're not great foundations to build that addition. You know what I'm saying? Buddy Blue. Start you at 153 here. Buddy Blue, this one's for you. You got a 1, 2, and 3 for you. 1, 2, and 3. All right, so we have the 2 of Swords in reverse. We have the 5 of Cups in reverse, and we have the Keeper of the Wands upright, the Queen of Wands. So the 2 of Swords reverse is just about making that decision, letting the swords relax, having a decision that's being made. Don't be afraid of either consequence of the decision because you're going to experience them along the way. The 5 of Cups is about these things not serving the highest good. This looks like eggs that have cracked, right? So these eggs are done. We still have 2 in the basket. So not to worry about things that have gone from the past. We can release those with the Two of Swords. The Keeper of Wands comes in. So the Queen of Wands is requiring some action with this shift, requiring some action. So maybe we scramble up the eggs and have a scrambled egg breakfast, right? Maybe we hold on to those and hatch some new chickens so that we have more eggs. The Queen of Wands, she's a woman of action, and she wants you just to own your next step. Have that confidence and say, this is what I choose to do. Mercury, open communication. Get a weight off your chest. Speak up with love and be heard. This is what I want to do. All right, so having that opportunity come up where you get to say, this is what I like. This is what I want to do. And with that Five of Cups, there are other opportunities. All right, Enos. 155. So Enos, here we are. This is your reading. Hello. So we're using a new deck. It's amazing. I love this new deck. See what it has to say for you today. Nice. Wow. Wow, you guys. We're all going through very similar things. All right, Enos. So we have the Six of Wands in the reverse position. If it's not feeling victorious on the home front right now, if it's not feeling like victory and success, right? That's what this card is upright. It's time to have a look at that. What can we do? We have the Crown of Coins here in the upright position. So take control of it. Wear your crown like a king, all right? Be proud of how far you've come. Even if it doesn't feel like it has been that much movement, or you haven't received or achieved all of the goals that you've set out to achieve, you've really done a very, very good job of doing that work for yourself. In our third position, we have the Three of Wands. There are choices that are coming now because of this position, because of this choice, because of choosing to wear that crown and make that decision, right? Go with that action. There's a lot of opportunities there. The sunflower and the beautiful groups of the wands that are around that centerpiece. When you focus on what it is you want and what you desire, yep, Commander Ashtar, call to action. The opportunities are going to show themselves. So take charge, lead by example, and walk your walk. So it's taking charge, just like wearing that crown. Put your crown on. King. All right? And walk your walk. Be proud of how far you've come. Okay? You're not the same person as when we first met. You've done a lot of really amazing work on yourself. Yes, we are very proud of you. All right, Enos. And lots of opportunities coming up. Ashley, 158. What does Ashley need to be aware of in order to release those blockages that she is carrying in her energetic field? How can Ashley break through those barriers? So we have the Keeper of the Vessels in reverse position. We have Champion of Wands in reverse, and we have Keeper of Wands in the reverse. The Keepers are the queens. The Champions are our knights. I've got the Chariot in the reverse position. I've got the Chariot in the reverse position as well. Ascension, Serapis Bay. I'm going to start with this. Ooh. Serapis Bay, Ascension. Move into your true self. Rise above the darkness. The light is here. Okay, so generally before I go into these cards, what you need to do is get rid of the pressure off of yourself. There's a lot of shit that is still projecting blocked energy into your being right now that's preventing that. All right, so there's still blockages that are preventing that emotional freedom for you, right? But you don't want it to stay stuck. But you're going to have to go through it in order for it not to be stuck anymore. I'm going to share something with you that when I had a realization, all right, in my life, and where trauma stems from in our lives. And I think a big part of shadow work is we keep looking for those things, then we're like, well, what? Well, what? Well, what? One of the things I learned with Marissa Peer is that a lot of us have trauma while we're still in the womb. All right, from things that we experience while we're in belly. And so when I made that decision to not actually pinpoint all the shitty, traumatic, bad experiences that I've had in my life, but I went to, okay, I've experienced trauma in the womb, and now I am going to be my own parental units. I am going to be my own inner child. I am going to care for my inner child. I am going to care for those traumatic wounds, right? And those are even things that we can be carrying from other lifetimes, from past lives, so to speak, that universal energy. So we do carry our karmic cases with us, our stories in that way. And so with Serapis Bey coming in, all right, we have the keeper of the vessels. There is a vulnerability and a dumping out of things. And just understand that it's not you personally. Okay, it's not that the universe has anything against you, because it doesn't. It's not anything that's being denied for you. All right, you would be an amazing person in that situation. So it's not that that's not the thing. All right. It's not the thing. So releasing that. We have the Champion of Wands, the Knight of Wands, right? What wand is carrying this bird higher? What wand is going to carry your bird higher? The song Free Bird is coming into my brain right now. We have the Keeper of Wands also. So the Keeper of Vessels and the Keeper of Wands, two queens on their heads right here. And so, you know, like there may be a lot of things that are going on that are preventing this movement, that are preventing this Nine of Cups, that wish come true card coming true. We do have the Three of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. So it could be like, actually, seriously, maybe look into speaking with a professional on a counseling level, or maybe finding a different doctor. And maybe going to the doctor and having a reassessment on that level. A new assessment of where you are, having your hormone levels and everything checked out, if you're able to do that, because you have changed really quite a bit in this last a long time that we've been together. And so like I don't want to be like this person, but you have to also accept. You also have to accept your goodness, your capabilities, instead of saying it, but believing it in your heart of hearts, right? Knowing that, you know what, things are going to fuck up sometimes, but you're going to be able to find solutions for it, right? You've made some really, really, really hard decisions. Yeah. And I'm not saying like go back on meds. I'm saying go talk to your therapist and get things straightened out. Have that conversation with a professional and just sort of regain your footing, regain this new platform, this new where you're at now, you know? And I think with the two queens being in the reverse position too, this movement needs to happen within your own self, this ascension with yourself. So if you've been feeling that, that's your intuition. And I'm not saying like don't go on meds, and I'm not saying do go on meds. What I'm saying is go and give yourself an honest assessment with some professionals. And then I think that will give you that peace of mind and that sense of being where it's going to be okay. So I think also maybe one of your blockages may be that medical clearance, that medical okay. Things have cleaned out. Things are out. It's good. You're good, right? It's time. I've been feeling like I should be checking in with a professional too. Just because we've gone through like these great big huge things, and now, okay, how do what? You know, like those things. But yeah, please follow your intuition when it comes to your own personal well-being that way. Okay? Absolutely, absolutely. And you get to go in there and you get to be proud of how far you've come, and you get to be proud of everything that you've done, and you get to be proud of saying, look, like, I just feel like I need a little help or direction onto finding this next spot because I'm a little worried and I don't know what to do. And that's normal. That is so normal. Okay? Oh, you've got this, girl. You've got this. Ooh, all right. 206. Huyen is up next. Yeah. You know what you need to do. So just looking into that a little bit deeper, I think that's with the emotional grip. And I mean, like, you've had a lot of things that we talk about in a general manner in the live streams, but it's an actual, like, real deal intense situation on the back end of things, right? So recognizing that, speaking that, being aware of those things also removes those blockages from other things. So cryptic. All right, Huyen, this is for you. Oh, yes, and yes! All right, Huyen, 1. That one came out with it. 2. Ooh, girly girl, 3. Ooh, it looks like there are some things happening right now. I want to say, is somebody offering a partnership or a collaboration, Huyen? Good girl. Is there a partnership or a collaboration being offered? And if there is, Divine Alchemy. We have the 3 of Coins in reverse, and we have the Crown of Swords that went with it. Felicia, you're at 151. Yep, I did yours. Huyen, so we have the 3 of Pentacles reverse and the Crown of Swords. And the way this came up is like, it's almost like somebody wants to join your skewer. Like, join your skewer. We've got the Hermit here as well. I feel like a collab or a business join or a partnership is at stake here because we have the 8 of Coins in reverse position as well. So number 9, the Hermit coming in. What's going on here is it may be like challenging you to come out of your exclusive zone, to come out of your comfort zone a little bit. Pay attention to how it can benefit you. All right, make sure there is a benefit to you. The 8 of Pentacles in the reverse position, and make sure it's in equal giving. We have Holy Amethyst, Divine Alchemy. Move beyond current challenges and focus on what you desire. All right, bottom of the deck is 3 of Wands, 3 of Coins, 3s. What do we have? New enterprises, loss or groups, social settings. All right, so just be aware of what's going on in the workplace. Yeah, somebody wants on your skewer. I don't know why this is coming up, but your skewer, like a kebab. Somebody wants to be a piece of meat in your kebab. I love you. Just be aware. All right, come out of your shell a little bit. Come out of your shell a little bit. Oh, thank you. All right, Huyen, my friend, I hope that makes some sense for you. Are you doing miniature kebabs as a collaboration? All right, up next we've got Crystal. We're going to start you at 2, where are we? 09. Crystal, this is your reading. This is your reading. I love you guys. And as always, I'll put your timestamps down in the description there. As always, I've done it like 6 times. Crystal, Crystal, Crystal. I love it. All right, Crystal, I have the Crown of Vessels here. So the King of Cups. I have the Keeper of Coins, the Knight of Pentacles, and, oh, the Keeper, sorry, Queen of Pentacles, and the 9 of Wands here. Ah, Scrappy-Doo, you're next, darling. All right, Crystal, so the Crown of Vessels, the King of Cups. It's about the emotional attachment, being passionate and being completely submerged in art, in the creative process. The Keeper of Coins, I love this. The Queen of Pentacles, she's like, keep that passion going, keep that up, be open and vulnerable with it. There is going to be roller coasters, so when we have that dip, don't get disheartened, all right? Just be that consistent and it will rise up again. We have the 9 of Wands right here at the end of your reading, Crystal. So we're working through this, right? The Wands are also facing towards this aspect right here. So this, when it comes to this, you're going to have this like breakthrough moment where you feel like you're emerging into a whole new you. I did this. I was a little afraid. I'm feeling emotionally vulnerable about putting it out there, you know, being able to take rejection because you are a creative being and you are doing submissions, right? So just working through that. And knowing that it is going to lead to, when I lay them down here, it's like growing. I've got growth going on. I've got new leaves. I've got little flowers on that wand. So things are going to progress. And it looks like in this wands too, it's like a couple of different bundles that have been tied all together. So it's that different work that you've done that are creating that one stick. We've got Almoria, awakening presence. The universe is with you. Wear a cloak of protection of love, of protection and love. And like, that's that emotion. I've got tingles right now. That's that emotional part of it. Like being passionate, being in it and coming into that alignment with the universe. So don't worry about those little dips. That's that challenge point to just kind of keep going with it, keep growing with it. All right, and Scrappy-Doo, Scrappy-Doo. You are the next. Oops, 2, 1, 2. And then that will be our final reading for the day. I think on Thursday, you guys, I might go live and do that zodiac reading for everyone. Do a nice little November feel zodiac read. Get that going on. Get it going on. See where we're at. All right, Scrappy-Doo, lovely. Did you find your cards yet? Here we are for you. All right. So we've got the Apprentice of Coins and the Tower. Something is growing, and it's going to rock your world. Be prepared. The Tower is actually in reverse, so it's probably going to make a whole lot of crap sense for you, where it's like there's all this hectic and waviness going on, but having that Tower come out in reverse, it's that opportunity for all the crap to fall away, right? It's gone. And then the 3 R's come in: reduce, reuse, recycle, replenish. We're going to use those good rocks to build our new pathway, our new tower from. Those two came out together. So this new thing may just completely like shed that old stuff that you don't need anymore and welcome in that new stuff. Is going to be like big. Okay. We have the Crown of Coins in the reverse position. King of Pentacles reverse. Don't have your sights set on the specific outcome. There's a lot of things that are going on right now. And again, into that growth movement again. Oh my goodness. You've really come a really long way. Like a really, really long way. And I just want to say I'm very proud of you. And I admire how adaptable you are and your tenacity to just grab it by the horns and deal with it. So with that being said, releasing that outcome, hey Nelly, releasing that outcome of what's coming, right? Because it's going to be pretty good. It's going to be pretty great. We have the Proclaimer here. And now I see Proclaimer, I'm like, and I would walk 500 miles and I would walk 500 more. But gorgeous elephant, dogmatism, tradition, teacher, and authority. We all need parents, mentors, teachers, or authorities to hold our hand and show us the ropes sometimes. Proclaimers have the potential to prepare and educate us, but there's a fine line between a healthy mentor and a dictator. Conviction is powerful, but worthless if unchallenged. If you need guidance, perhaps it's a good time to seek healthy mentors or consider your elders or ancestors. Listen like a child, but form your wisdom like a free-thinking adult. You're doing this. You're making links. Tiny ovals of precarious metal are forming a delicate chain. Maybe the thread of silver binds you to ring finger, heart, mind, or your bank account. Nonetheless, a connection has been raised. Imagine a table bursting with a bountiful feast, including harmony, honesty, and riches for a glowing ego. Revel in moments of ecstasy, and don't forget to always say, I appreciate and thank you. All right, Scrappy Doo. 9 of Cups here on the bottom of the deck, which is that wish come true card. I got the tingles. I got the tingles for you. I'm so excited for this next step. Like, don't doubt yourself coming into this. You're going to have a really good time of it. It's going to be a good learning time. Odin, psychic insight. Your third eye is open. See truth for what it is. Follow your intuition. All right, Scrappy Doo. There we go. Hello, I see we've had a couple of people sneak in here. J.O. Mandera, Nelly, hello, hello, and hello. Oh, I was just about to conclude this. Let me just check, see here. Hello. Okay. All right. I think that brings a conclusion to our reading today, you guys. I will be here live again on Thursday. Looking forward to reading for you. Today I was using the Transient Light Tarot and the Keepers of the Light. All right. So thank you everyone for letting me read for you today. What an amazing set of readings it has been. And absolutely, please feel free to come back. You can click anywhere in this video, and that is your reading for the day. It has been an absolute honor and a pleasure to read for you guys today. So I thank you. I thank you. I look forward to reading for you again on Thursday. And please hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. I do live stream here every Tuesday and Thursday. And during the week, there's lots of fun surprises as well. Thursday, I will be reading for each zodiac sign live. All right. Mwah, mwah. I love you guys. Thank you so much. Bright blessings. And I'll see you guys on Thursday. Mwah.